Welcome back to A Student of Beauty. My name is Gabbi Pascua, and tonight we're getting really cozy. It's a Sunday night. I am committing to Sunday night articles or podcasts for Substack, and so this is one of them. And this is the first video that I'm posting on YouTube. So for those of you who do not know me, I'm Gabbi. I've been traveling around literally the world for the last 4 years. I left a career in LA as a makeup artist to pursue what I thought was a really far off daydream of seeing what it would be like to develop documentaries. So in the process, I've learned a lot. I've been living out of suitcases, out of hotels, out of guest rooms, out of Airbnbs, and to be quite honest with you, there's been some tried and true wellness practices that I wanted to share with you guys. Let's title this episode Wellness Practices Worth Committing to. Will link my full story, but I want to just jump in and keep this really short and sweet. And so, one of the first things that I will say is living and working on the road has been a challenge. It has been one of the hardest things I've had to adapt to, but it has been so fulfilling, so rewarding, and it has ultimately changed my life. Living on the road has changed me forever, and I thought I was only going to be away for a few months, and it was going to kind of pick up where I left off, and God had other plans. And for 3.5 years later, I am still nomadic. We are in the middle of projects right now, and so I'm just coming on here to share some of my favorite things and favorite finds that might be able to help you in your travels. Let's talk the wellness practices that I have taken with me on the road. Items either stay with me in my personal or they stay in my suitcase or in my carry-on bag because I just love it and I believe in it so much. So first thing is dry brushing. Dry brushing has saved me so many times. Long leg flights, any jet lag, any long, like a really long commute day walking has been amazing. Dry brushing, I have a small handheld one that will always live in my carry-on. And then in my check-in, I have the longer armed dry brushes so I can like get my back and get my shoulders. Dry brushing has been something that has really helped me, and I know nervous system is trending, but truly, like when your body is in stress, when you're jet lagged, when you're trying to relax, there is really something very soothing with the dry brushing, and I subscribe. Second thing, kind of in the same vein, the lymphatic drainage and for just overall circulation and debloating at times is lymphatic drainage massages after a long leg flight or a massage in general. It's something that I also will try to commit to before or after, but typically I like it after to kind of help me reset and just kind of help my body decompress. I have started swelling. I'm 36, so this is a new thing for me, but the last couple of years I started swelling more on long leg flights, and so the combination of the dry brushing, lymphatic drainage after long haul flights, and then elevating my legs up on the wall before I go to bed has been something that has like stayed with me the last few years. Before flights, I love contrast therapy. So, sauna, cold plunge if possible. If no cold plunge is available, sauna. I would love to sit in a dry sauna or a steam sauna. But I really have seen the difference, especially for red-eye flights. Do I see such a difference in, I guess, just my overall well-being if I actually take the time to book a sauna appointment or, just go downstairs or go to a gym that has sauna and just be able to decompress. Fourth thing is gua sha, an acupressure pen and an acupressure hairbrush is something that I have now kept in my handbag. I have a tote, and especially on long travel days, I just feel like the times that you might be getting a tension headache or something hurts, or you just, you need to just kind of zhuzh after a long flight, the gua sha acupressure pen and a good acupressure scalp brush that just helps to just, rub different points of your scalp also helps with the full deep puff, deep bloat, just soothing too. I've found the more I've traveled, my like head, temples, and neck, I like to give a little bit more TLC. And those three things will always be with me wherever wherever I'm going. So, and lastly, this is a newer one, and this actually started when I was in France. I'll do a whole nother video on this, but supplements that I love to have in my bag while I'm traveling. Circulation boosting capsules. I discovered them first in France at a pharmacy. Vitamins that help with your body's circulation, and ginger in my bag. Ginger's anti-inflammatory, cayenne pepper helps with circulation. Definitely, I will say to consult your doctor. I take supplements that are prescribed essentially and approved by either my dietitian, my registered dietitian, a nutritionist, and or a doctor who all have seen my blood work. And so I take this with the clearance of a doctor. Highly recommend that you check where you're at first before you start supplementing. That's also another whole conversation. But circulation boosting vitamin blends, hydration packets. I really like the Ultima hydration packets and the Cure hydration packets. The Cure you can't get internationally. It's like dehydrated coconut water, and Ultima has been one that I've been able to find abroad, specifically in Manila and in the US, and so I really like Ultima as well. I also started taking adaptogens and a lot of stress relieving supplements, as again suggested and prescribed by my holistic health team, if you will. And that's something that I've noticed because the more I've been flying, the more I have needed support just physically, and physically the demands of flipping time zones and having a high stress position and just having to keep going. It's something that I've really noticed that all these wellness practices that everybody kind of preaches about, talks about, sells you, they all do work, and these are the ones that have stuck with me. Just tangible, practical products that I feel like I would suggest anyone who's planning on traveling. Tried, tested, and true to me, and I love them, and they will always be in my suitcase. On a more like holistic and spiritual level, I will say that I personally, a wellness practice that I will always come back to is meditation, prayer, and journaling. I have so many journals now. I have two here because I finished one before I came to Dallas, and then I have my new one, and I just bought this one, and I'm like a third of the way through it already. But writing helps clear my mind. Meditation and prayer, don't really know how to explain it other than try it, do it, and see if it works for you. If not, cool. If so, keep doing it. And so I feel like I keep it really simple. But these are like my non-negotiables in terms of product. Like if I'm going on a long trip, those are the things that live in my bag. And also, I didn't mention this before, but charcoal tablets are a big travel buddy for me, because not only does it help remove toxins out of your system, but it also helps with gas and bloating. So if you have a gurgly stomach and you feel one coming on, like if you're on a flight or anything, you can pop a charcoal pill and be really polite for your cabin mates. And so I always keep charcoal tablets too. But yeah, so those are my tried and true wellness practices and products that are worth committing to for me. Let me know what works for you. And until tomorrow, we will talk soon. Thanks for tuning in. Be sure to like, subscribe, share, and leave a comment, question. I'm looking forward to starting these more daily with you all. And until then, we'll talk to you soon.